Okay, we're here on the barn project for Saul Restoration Artisans, and we have a pretty exciting day today. We're tearing down the old front block wall and revealing our new wall that we built. So as we walk up here, we'll be able to get a good view of this. You can see the old block wall there, and it was built on a very poor footing and caused it to push. And we're removing that right now, and we're actually bringing back what's called a forebay on the barn, which is an overhang or an eave that would protect the doorways and protect the horses from weather. So we can see that. That's our block work there, our new block work, which my brother's leaning up against, and that's where we're going to be putting new stonework. And here's one of the new stall doorways. There's solid oak, 3 inches thick. They also have a transom up above. Tom's having just a boatload of fun destroying things. Typically we're doing such work that, you know, it's very detail oriented, but today it's more or less just what you can see. So yeah, this is one of the stall doorways. Up above is a transom and the big oak pegs, and there's actually going to be a piece of glass in front that can be opened and closed, tilted out. And these doorways were made by Eric Weant, Cross Keys Millwork. The big thing that we worked on over the past week has been these beams right here. We're going to walk in and take a look at the new beams. See all these new log beams in here. In our last overview video, we were just getting ready to set this large lintel beam, which is a solid piece of oak. Got that up, and then we put up the log floor beams, which are a couple different kinds of oak. I'll show you that when we get upstairs. So this area here where Tom is working is going to be the new front doorway. And we're going to have stonework on either side, stone returns, the large tread stone down where he's standing. Let's go upstairs and take a look at these beams. Okay. There's some of the offfall and some of the old beams sitting there that we tore out. We had 20-foot long black, red, and chestnut oak logs brought in. And then along with Eric Weant and his brother Mark, we were able to fabricate new floor beams. It's been a hard week of work, but this is the end result. We have 13 new floor beams, including 2 frame beams. Now the center frame helps to support the main structure of the barn. So 2 of these beams are tied into the old frame, and this is what caused the whole framework to move. We built a special jack out there, you can still see it, the 6x6, and we propped and pushed the whole front of the barn back because there was a bulge in the front of the barn. Something really interesting about this wood right here, we have red oak. You can see how it's got a real nice red texture to it when you get inside the log. And then over here we have a different type of oak. This might be either black or chestnut oak right here. You can see the bark is different, real knobby bark. And the ends of these beams were detailed with this detail here that was on the original structure, where they took the log, after they cut down the log, they cleaned up the ends by squaring them off. So we replicated what was done there. We used some really great old tools to do that replication. Used a lot of axes and adze to put these marks in the side of the beam. Give it that realistic look. And then the beams were finished off by being pegged straight through the frame with an oak peg. And they're also pegged back here to help hold to our new wall. Just the way they would have done it with just an oak peg. So at the end of this week, we're all pretty tired, but we got a lot accomplished on the barn project here. Keep tuning in to our YouTube page and see what happens next.